Do you think it's easy being a woman? Absolutely not. Especially when it comes to PMS. Waking up in the morning with a painful experience, having to deal with the cramps, mood swings, and the agitations. But that'll not be a hurdle for us to go through the day. So, this is what we are. Unstoppable. A better word? Women. The mirror is an integral part of our lives. It may be a tool to enhance our beauty, but we don't dress up to impress any guy. And girls coming from different backgrounds share a common predilection for shopping. To me, being independent doesn't only mean standing on one's feet, but being able to take good care of ourselves, be emotionally strong, and make the right decisions. So I, being an independent woman, don't get attracted to a man's wealth. So here I buy my share of happiness, all by myself. A single malfunction is all it takes to make me uncomfortable and ruin my day. It is not always our beauty that charms people, but our brains too. And with my head held high, I walk again with confidence. I just love to be in the company of my girls, chilling around and having fun gossiping, bitching, and all those gully talks. If you know what I mean. And of course, the boys. When I'm alone at home, I do a lot of entertaining stuffs. Like checking my tummy in front of the mirror to see if I've gained some weight. Trying to tie a sari. Oof, it's tiring. And if I get a little cheeky, I wear the sexy outfit, turn on the volume, and shake my hips to the tunes of some favorite item numbers. Gazing and experimenting with makeup. Taking hundreds of selfies. Stalking my crush on Facebook, curious to know what he did last night, and about that hot who was getting up close and personal with him. It turns me off for a while. And then I divert myself to watch some interesting porn. Shh! Why should boys have all the fun, huh? Apart from all those silly things, I dream a lot. I dream to become the person I want to. Obsessed about it ever since I was a little girl. Those tiny feet that could barely walk a few feet are now marching fast ahead to make a difference in the world. I aspire to become that one person the entire world should know. I dream big and have the guts and faith in myself to make them true one day. Because I love fighting the impossibilities. Branding us as complicated is a wrong assumption. Or are we really a little complicated? Maybe we are? We just need love, the attention, and time. Any anger, frustration, and sadness will begin to wane by a simple act of love. Love. A word I had only heard of but never experienced. The only love I knew was the one I received from my family. I was curious to know what it felt like to be in love with another person and why people end their lives when they don't get to be with their loved ones. Is love really that addictive? Does being in love make you happy? Or does it destroy you? My questions were about to be answered as I slowly fell in love with a person I knew for a very long time. He was my best friend. But one day, we realized it was something more than just friendship. We had a thing, but didn't know what it was, nor could we express it to each other. But he made enough space in my heart, and as I came closer to him, the more I fell in love with him. There comes a time when your inner voice says that he's the one for you in this lifetime. And I believed that voice, and trusting my instincts, I finally revealed my feelings for him. Much to my delight, he accepted me. Friendship blossomed into love. The moment he came into my life, everything seemed so new and fresh. It was a feeling that transcended the experiences I derived from Bollywood love scenes. and I enjoyed each and every moment of my first addiction. Having him in my life was the best thing that ever happened to me. Each and every moment felt so meaningful. Life had a purpose. I loved his care, his hug, his advice, the way he pampered me and made me laugh. But one day, he left me. It was over, just like that. I thought I should give him some space and he will be back, as he always does. And I waited. But this time, he meant it and never turned back. Devastated, as anyone would be in that situation, I tried patching up with him in vain. I waited for weeks. Weeks turned into months, and months into a year. But the wait was futile. Deep inside, I knew it was over, but I was far from accepting the truth. All the things that were once beautiful suddenly looked so lifeless and dry. The company of people frustrated me. I felt no less than a corpse. I was going mad, and I couldn't explain my situation to anyone. I was done, and I decided to throw in the towel, ending the battle that I had been fighting all by myself. Call it my stupidity or my fate. I assumed this would be the way out to get away from the pain. I gathered a lot of courage to take the final step, but still struggled really hard to pull it off. Something held me back. We die once, and it's over for us. But our family suffers the consequences. I just could not put my family in such a tragic situation, which pushed me to an even terrible state, where I could neither live nor die peacefully. So, here I decide to accept whatever life has to offer me. I knew that falling in love was a lovely feeling, but the pain that comes with it, it tears the soul apart. Years passed, and I saw no change in me and in my life. One day, a faint memory of someone who tried to motivate me crossed my mind. I was told to direct my energies towards something which I liked, so that it would divert my mind. I thought hard. What is that one thing I love doing and would take my mind off these bad memories? After several hours of self-conversation, I finally saw it. It left me surprised and speechless. I couldn't believe I tried to give up. How could I have missed something so evident? Yes, my dreams. The dream that I wanted to achieve and make my life more meaningful since my childhood. The dream that I always lived for, breathed for, and that which remained an obsession was before me. I welcomed the next morning with a feeling of gratitude, thanking the Almighty for finally showing me the right way. A genuine smile after so many years of hardships, struggle and depression. That moment gifted me with a fresh lease of life, a new source of living. So, I realized it was just a breakup, not the end of the world. There's so much more to life, so much more to experience. We girls may have several things in common, but it is our attitude that makes us unique. I had the choice to take extreme measures like the others, but I chose to live sensibly and fight the impossibilities. The more I motivated myself, I took one step closer towards the light. And each time I did, I discovered a fighter in me. Learn to look at life the way it is and live life the way it needs to be lived. Because these things will no more be a hurdle for me to go through my day and in the days to come. So, this is what I am. Unstoppable. A better word? Women.